Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have another Destiny 2 video for you. In this we're going to go over a Solstice of Heroes guide to help you throughout the Drain set, Renewed set, and the Majestic set for Solstice of Heroes. I'm going to tell you all the steps, how to complete them very quickly, tips and tricks, all that stuff. So yeah, by the way, in Shadowkeep this will be year 2 armor. So this will be the first year 2 armor that is totally happening, guaranteed for your Guardian when you load in the Shadowkeep. So you should get this because this is like going to be one of the best armors in year 3. I hope you guys, by the way, enjoy this video. If you are new, please subscribe and like for more Destiny 2 content. And yeah, let's get right into this video. First off, all the steps for each Guardian are almost like the same, but I'm still going to go over each Guardian in the order as Titan, Hunter, Warlock, and I will put timestamps below if you want to check each of them out and if you don't want to watch the whole video. But if you want to know for all the steps for each Guardian, start right now. So let's get into it. So for the Drain set for the Titan, we got complete runs through the EAZ, land precision final blows, and defeat hive combatants. This is pretty easy to do. You could do EP also for the hive kills, but yeah. Loot chests in the EAZ, complete Solstice of Heroes bounties, which is really easy to do, and defeat enemies in the European Aero Zone while equipped with an Arc subclass. So just try to be Arc when you're a Titan for, I'm guessing these are the gauntlets. Complete adventures, collect solar orbs and strikes and defeat opposing guardians in the Crucible or Gambit. You would want to do Crucible, because Crucible there's 6 enemies that you're killing in quick play, and there's only 4 in Gambit, so do quick play for that. Complete public events on Nessus, collect void orbs in the Crucible, and, well, you would do Crucible instead of Gambit, but then, and unlock Solstice packages. So this is pretty easy to do. Just do Crucible games. Like I said, Crucible is much higher than Gambit. Complete playlist strikes, collect elemental orbs from any activity, and complete Crucible or Gambit matches. Again, Gambit, you could actually do Gambit for this because maybe Gambit's a little bit easier or something. I'm not totally sure you guys' opinion, but I feel like Crucible could be easier for you guys if you just want to get through that quickly. For the Renewed set for the Titan, we got complete Gambit matches, collect elemental orbs using a matching elemental subclass, and as a team, defeat opposing guardians in the Crucible or Gambit using arc weapons. For this part, I would recommend doing Gambit because you are finishing the first part and the third part too for this, so do Gambit. And then getting elemental stuff are pretty easy to do, just getting kills. Yeah. For the second thing, complete heroic public events, complete daily or weekly challenges, and defeat many bosses in the EAZ. Just don't do your weekly or daily milestones yet till you get to this part, and yeah, it'll be pretty easy. Defeat enemies in strikes using the elemental buff for the day, and collect loot chests in the EAZ, and defeat Fallen using a subclass that matches the elemental day. So that's pretty easy to do, of course, just getting a subclass that matches, yeah, so that's really easy to do, just getting kills and strikes and stuff. For the next part we got do bounties. So yes, for the next part, collect bounties for today and Monday for this, so you can get this much easier. Get void orbs in any strike, and defeat enemy combatants in a solar melee. So that's, yeah, after you get your void stuff, just switch over to your solar melee and you get this done. For the last part is complete patrols on island, which is pretty easy. Collect any elemental orbs in the EAZ, which is really easy to do, and defeat enemy combatants with solar weapons, which you can get down in a few minutes. So that could be really easy after you do your solar melee for the previous step on the last piece of armor. And yeah, so that's the Renewed set for the Titan. For the final part of the Titan for the Majestic set, complete a Prestige Nightfall with a score of 200k or better, which you can easily do over like 100 with a person from LFG, which is pretty easy to do. Complete playlist strikes with Clamax. You could finish that Tribute Triumph if you haven't done that already, so you're finishing 2 of these also. Complete the Dungeon Shattered Throne in the Dreaming City with a fire team of 2 players or fewer. You can always do. Reset your Season 7 Valor ranking in Crucible, which is really like that easy, but if you already reset it, then I don't know if there's anything that's bad with it, if you have to wait till something comes out so you can actually turn that in. But just if you just save it, so don't reset yet, because we don't know yet. And then defeat combatants, and I'm guessing this would be the class item, and that is the easiest thing. Just go in the EAZ and do, or go in the solar system, do lost sector bosses or raid bosses, and you'll get that done. So that was all the quest steps, and now quest steps, but again, I always say quest steps. All steps for the Titan set, and we're going to go over to the Hunter set. So yeah, let's get into it. For the Hunter set, for the Drain Hunter set, we got complete runs through the European Aerial Zone, land precision final pose, and defeat fallen combatants, which is really easy. Complete playlist strikes, collect solar orbs and gambit, and unlock Solstice packages. So yeah, these are like really easy things to do. Loot chests and EAZ, collect elemental orbs on that day, on any type and any activity, so you don't need to wait for the day, and defeat enemies in the European Aerial Zone while equipped with a solar subclass, because you can finish that double. You could put a solar for the collect elemental orbs for that step. You can put a solar subclass and finish that as a step. Complete public events on Nessus, which is easy. Complete Solstice Heroes bounties, so you gotta save up on those for the Titan, Warlock, and Hunter, and defeat opposing Guardians in the Crucible or Gambit. And I recommend doing Crucible because that's much quicker than Gambit, and no one really likes Gambit anyway. Like, I don't love it. For the last part, complete adventures, collect arc orbs in any strike, and defeat and complete Crucible or Gambit matches. Again, Crucible because you are finishing two things for that, for the leggings, I'm guessing, and the mark. For the renewed set for the Hunter, we got complete bounties, loot chests in the EAZ, and defeat enemies with arc weapons. Again, in the EAZ, you would use arc weapons, and that will get 2 steps done. And remember, save up on your bounties throughout Sunday and Monday, and then do your bounties for the weekly reset next week, and you have all that done. Complete heroic public events, collect arc orbs in any strike, and defeat Cabal combatants using a subclass that matches the elemental day. So you complete heroic public events, collect arcs, so you would use arc orbs in it, so you get on the strike, collect the arc orbs, and defeat Cabal, so lost sectors, pretty easy to do. Complete gambit matches, collect elemental orbs using a matching subclass, so that's pretty easy, and defeat enemy combatants with void grenades. So yeah, pretty easy for that, and just do gambit, and yeah. Complete daily or weekly challenges, defeat enemies in strike places using a subclass that matches the day, like the elemental day, and as a team defeat opposing guardians in the Crucible or Gambit using void weapons. Again, Crucible is my recommendation because that's pretty easy to do. So complete patrols in the EDZ. I'm not totally sure if you can do that in the EAZ, for collect elemental orbs in the EAZ, so I don't know that you could do that in the EDZ. I gotta check on that. And defeat many bosses in the EAZ. So again, these parts for the Hunter, for the class, is pretty easy to do. So yeah, that's all the renewed set for the Hunter. For the final step for the Hunter Majestic set, we got complete precision prestige nightfall with a score of 200k or better, complete playlist strikes with clanmates, complete the dungeon shattered throne in the Dreaming City with a fire team 2 players or fewer, reset your season 7 valor rank in the Crucible, defeat enemy combatants throughout the system. So in season 7, I'm not totally sure if you already reset, you can reset it again. I'm not totally sure with that, but just if you get to that part where you're at legend and you're able to reset, don't reset, because you might have to do it again. I'm not totally sure until there's a thing, so just don't reset it. So yeah, those are all the steps for the Hunter, and we'll get into our final grading of the Warlock. But yeah, that covers the Titan and Warlock Hunter set already. For the Warlock step, we got complete runs to the EAZ, land precision fireballs, and defeat Cabal combatants. Again, for the Cabal, you could just do lost sectors, but again, those 2 things are really easy to do. Complete playlist strikes, collect elemental orbs of any type in any activity, and defeat opposing guardians in the Crucible or Gambit. Again, Crucible is a really easy step because Gambit's kind of annoying, so Crucible is a lot easier. complete adventures, collect Arc Orbs and Crucible or Gambit, and unlock Solstice packages. Again, for my opinion, I would do Crucible, but yeah, adventures are easy to do and get Arc Orbs. Loot chests in the EAZ, collect Solar Orbs in strikes and defeat enemies in the EAZ while having a Void Weapon equipped. The last part allows you to complete poke events on Nessus, complete Solstice of Heroes bounties, and complete Crucible or Gambit matches. Which I say Crucible, so I'm saying a lot of these steps do Crucible, but some of them, yes, do Gambit. But yeah, that is all the steps for the Drained Warlock set. For the renewed set for the Warlock, we got defeat enemies in strike places using a subclass that matches the Elemental Day, collect Elemental Orbs of any type in the EAZ, and defeat many bosses in the EAZ. So again, this is pretty easy because you would use defeat enemies, you would use that one in the strikes, whatever EAZ, and then you would just use collect any elemental type. So you'd use that same elemental type for that part in the second part, and then defeat many bosses. The next part, complete bounties, so save up on your bounties. That's what I said today, to Sunday and Monday, and yeah, you get over that. Complete elemental orbs, or collect elemental orbs using the matching elemental subclass, using the subclass, and defeat opposing guardians in Crucible or Gambit using solar weapons. Again, Crucible is my go-to-go thing. Complete Gambit matches. Again, for this part, you would do Gambit because you would finish 2 parts at once. Complete daily or weekly challenges and defeat enemies combatants with a Void weapon. Again, you could use Void and complete milestones to just be able not to complete those before, because you might can't complete for that character and you have to start that character over. Complete heroic poke events, collect solar orbs in any strike, and defeat hive combatants using the subclass that matches that elemental day. Next part and last part for the renewed set for the Warlock is complete patrols on Titan, loot chests in the EAZ, and land Arc Super Final blows on opposing guardians in the Crucible or Gambit matches. Again, Crucible is my go-to-go for this part, or you could do Gambit so you can finish all 3 of those parts, whatever you want, but I feel like Crucible is a little bit quicker. I'm not totally sure if Gambit Prime counts for that, but I gotta check. Now, we'll keep you updated, and if you subscribe, you will get to know, and you will know that. So yeah, for the final step for the Majestic set for the Warlock, we got complete a Prestige Nightfall with a score of 200k or better, complete playlist strikes with clan makes, complete the dungeon Shattered Throne in the Dream's Day with a fire team of 2 players or fewer, reset your season 7 Valor ranking in the Crucible, but you're not yet sure if you already reset it. If that will count, they might have to make a patch notes for that, or just if when you get to that point, just don't reset yet. And defeat challenging combatants throughout the system, which is really easy to do. So yeah, that is the last step for the Majestic set for the Warlock. So that was all the steps for each set for each guardian, by the way, for the Warlock, Hunter, and Titan. Again, I hope you did enjoy this video. We got over each set. Again, if you want a simple stuff to hold on to, I recommend doing all Crucible matches. For some of them, especially for the Warlock, you have to do a lot of Gambit. But for the Hunter and Titan, I recommend, or for all of them, because there is some steps in the Warlock, just try to do Crucible games a lot, because Crucible is higher than Gambit, and I know Gambit's kind of annoying, but the chess piece is more likely to have Gambit for the renew set. So again, Gambit is one of the things to do. So yeah, Gambit all the way for some of the steps. But again, I hope you did enjoy this full help guide of helping you trying to get it. Again, if you do get all 3 sets, you do get this sparrow on screen right now called Void Streak. So if you do like that, you can go for it after you get all 3 guardians, all the sets. By the way, after you finish all the sets, you need to complete Solstice packages again for acquiring the renewed set. But after you get that, you will get a chance to get these ornaments on the armor, which look super cool in my opinion. The Hunter and the Warlock and all of them look amazing, but the Hunter is one of the best ones. But yeah, after you collect the packages you will be awarded. Ghost shells, sparrows, ships, and these ornaments. And yeah, emotes too. All amazing stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please put down in the chat if you think the event is cool or amazing or anything. What's your opinion on the grind for this armor? And yeah, that pretty much sums up the video. I will be on VK on Seattle, so I won't be here much of the week. So by next weekly reset, I will be here. So yeah, I won't be tons of grinding, but if something that comes out, I'll try to make another video. But yeah, that pretty much sums up all the steps, quest steps, tips, and tricks. So I hope you enjoyed this complete guide on getting you how to complete all the steps for the Solstice armor on the renewed set, the drain set, and the Majestic set. I can't even say that right. I don't know why. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for the support. Oh, by the way, I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming to the next chapter that happened yesterday. Not yesterday, but Thursday. It was an awesome event where I got to release what's going on in Shadowkeep, what I can improve on, YouTuber shoutouts, all that stuff, giveaways, and a controller and a mic. It was a very nice stream indeed. We got Cheese Forever and everything, and that guy is amazing, so go and check him out also. But yeah, that was one of the best events I ever had. Keep me updated, and if you have any suggestions, if you want me to make anything that you guys want, what's your opinion on Solstice, please put it in the comments. The grind for this armor, and yeah, that pretty much sums up the video. If anything comes up, I will keep you updated. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and hope you guys get that armor. So yeah, bye guys.